Struggling with a low credit score? You're not alone, but the good news is you can turn it around fast. In this quick guide, we'll show you exactly how to boost your credit score by 100 points or more, without shitty hacks or waiting years. Whether you're rebuilding from scratch or just want better rates, these proven strategies can put you on the fast track to excellent credit. Let's dive into the smart moves that make a big impact, fast. Today we will talk about boost your credit score 100 plus points fast. Here's how. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understand what impacts your credit score first. Before you can boost your credit score, you need to understand how it's calculated. Credit scores, especially FICO and Vantage score, are determined by several key factors. Payment history, 35%, credit utilization, 30%, length of credit history, 15%, credit mix, 10%, and new credit inquiries, 10%. Most people focus only on paying bills on time, which is critical, but neglect how important keeping balances low or having a diverse mix of credit accounts is. For a fast 100-plus point jump, you'll need to strategically target the areas with the biggest impact. That starts with checking your current credit report from all three major bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion for errors, outdated information, and factors pulling your score down. 2. Dispute any errors on your credit report. One of the fastest and most overlooked ways to improve your credit score is by removing inaccurate negative items. According to the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, 1 in 5 consumers has an error on their credit report. Common mistakes include incorrect late payments, accounts that don't belong to you, outdated debts, or accounts listed more than once. You can dispute these errors online directly with each credit bureau. Provide supporting documentation, be specific, and follow up regularly. Credit bureaus have 30 days to investigate and respond. If successful, removing a derogatory mark can significantly increase your score, sometimes by 30 to 100 points alone, especially if it's a late payment or collection account. 3. Pay down high-interest revolving balances. Your credit utilization ratio, the amount of credit you're using compared to your total available credit, is the second most important factor in your score. Ideally, you want to keep this below 30%, but to see a dramatic score increase, aim for under 10%. Let's say your credit card has a $5,000 limit and you owe $3,500. That's a 70% utilization, which is hurting your score. If you pay that balance down to $500, you're now at 10% utilization, which can instantly boost your score once the credit card company reports the lower balance. You can also ask for a credit limit increase to improve the ratio without paying anything, as long as you don't take on more debt. 4. Become an authorized user on a responsible account. One of the most powerful credit hacks, especially for those with thin or poor credit history, is becoming an authorized user on someone else's well-managed credit card. You don't need to use the card at all. The history of that account will be reflected on your credit report, as long as the issuer reports authorized users to the credit bureaus. If that card has a long credit history, a low balance, and no late payments, it can rapidly improve your average account age and utilization, potentially raising your score significantly. This strategy is particularly effective for young adults or those recovering from bankruptcy or credit damage. 5. Handle collection accounts strategically. If you have accounts in collections, they're likely dragging your score down. First, verify the debt. If it's valid, you have two powerful options. One is to negotiate a pay-for-delete agreement, where the collection agency agrees to remove the account from your credit report once you pay. While not all agencies agree, many will, especially if the debt is old. Another option, especially if the debt is already paid or under $500, is to ask for a goodwill deletion, a request for the creditor to remove the negative mark out of goodwill, especially if you have a history of on-time payments otherwise. Even paid collections can damage your score, so getting them removed completely can cause a noticeable jump. 6. Open a secured credit card or credit builder loan. If your credit history is thin or poor, adding positive low-risk accounts can make a big difference. A secured credit card requires a refundable deposit, usually between $200 to $500, which acts as your credit limit. Use the card for small purchases, like gas or groceries. Keep the utilization low, and pay it off in full each month. After a few months of responsible use, this can positively impact your credit score and even help you qualify for unsecured cards. Another great option is a credit builder loan, often offered by community banks and credit unions. These work by saving your loan amount in a locked account while you make monthly payments, building your payment history at the same time. 7. Limit new credit applications and hard inquiries. Each time you apply for credit, a hard inquiry is recorded on your credit report, which can lower your score by a few points. Multiple hard pulls in a short period may suggest financial instability, especially if you're denied or don't open an account. To minimize the damage, space out your applications and only apply for credit when absolutely necessary. When shopping for auto loans or mortgages, the FICO system allows you to rate shop. Multiple inquiries within a 14 to 45-day window, depending on the scoring model, are treated as a single inquiry. Also, consider using soft pull services like pre-qualification tools to check your chances without impacting your score. 8. Stay consistent and monitor your progress. Credit score improvement isn't a one-time event, it's a system you manage. Use free tools like Credit Karma, Experian Boost, or your bank's credit monitoring to track progress weekly. Some tools even offer real-time alerts if your score changes or if there's suspicious activity. Set up automatic payments on all bills to avoid late payments, and revisit your budget monthly to ensure you're not overextending yourself. Celebrate small wins like a 10-point increase, they compound. With discipline, most people can see a 100-plus point increase within 30 to 90 days, especially if they combine debt reduction, strategic disputes, new positive accounts, and authorized user accounts all at once. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.